Hey guys, it's Ron Bass with another edition of the Ron Bass Show. Your source for inspiration, encouragement, motivation, dry humor.
All good stuff.
All good stuff. Mr. Brent Atterbury, what say you, sir?
Hey, it's cold outside.
Hey is for horses.
I know, but it's still cold outside.
It's cold, it's rainy here in the United States.
Yes.
For all you people in
Yes.
other countries. Well, that's a pretty deep subject for shallow minds. It's terrible.
I'm there.
Hey, hey. We were talking about money a little while ago. I was telling Brent we were spending some money on some advertisement for our home repair company, our automotive repair company. And I said, money. And I said, my father used to say to me that money is square and round. It's square, but it goes round and round. Look, guys, if you've got money issues, don't worry. I'm the source to give you all kinds of encouragement when it comes to money. Because I've been up, I've been down, I've been all around in my career. And I can tell you in the end, it all comes down to the same thing. It's not how much money you've got in the bank. It's your ability to earn it. And I know we talk about this all the time, but it's the truth. If you're working a job, if you've got your business, however you wind up with getting income, it doesn't matter. It's the same thing. You can be broke today, and tomorrow you can start over again. I've had to start over, I don't even know how many times, probably 100 times in my career, maybe more than that. But you know what? You have to enjoy the ride. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the process. When you're goal setting, whether it's money issues or sport issues or business issues or family issues, whatever it is, enjoy the process. It's always going to be up and down, 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 up and down. It is. I told somebody yesterday, it's like you have to learn to manage the uncomfortableness. I know I repeat myself a lot, but I have to because I like to make the point. It's like when I do martial arts, the more you do something, the better you get at it. So if I keep repeating myself, hopefully not in a boring sort of way, it has to make a point to you to understand that what I'm telling you is based on experience. That's why I love doing the podcast. It's not like, I've been to college and learned all this stuff. It's like this is from practical experience. And so when I share this with you, my goal is for you to be able to shortcut the process, because I had to go through a long process to get to where I'm at now. And where I'm at now is still nothing compared to where we're going to go, because it's all a journey, guys. There is no such thing as the finale. When you die, even that's not the finale, because hopefully we're going to go on to something bigger and better and even more exciting, right? So set your goals, work your butt off, reach your goals, and then reset your goals. If you don't reach your goals, reset them again, and reset them again, and reset them again. I've done that probably another 100 times. So it's okay. And then if you fall back and you fail, you can pick yourself back up, brush yourself back on, brush yourself off, and reset the goal again. It's okay. I was thinking about this to myself yesterday. Don't stress yourself out. I'm talking to myself, Ron. Don't stress yourself out. It's enjoy the ride, man, because you're always going to have disappointments. And the more successful you become, guys, the more disappointment you're going to have, the more enemies you're going to have, because people, in order to feel better about themselves, they have to be critical of others. That's just the way it works in psychology. So you're going along doing really good stuff and people are being mean to you. That's a compliment, because they want what you've got and they haven't been able to acquire it. You know why? Because they're not working as hard as you're working. It's all about hard work and consistency and dedication to the goal. It's not rocket science to be successful. Now, circumstances happen that can cause you to fail. That's not in your control. Economy, health. I was watching a video last night on a guy on TikTok. He had his own restaurant. He always helped the poor. He was well thought of in his community, but he wound up with some health issues. He can't walk anymore. He's going to have surgery on his feet. And as a result of that, he lost his business, he lost his home, he lost his cars, he's lost everything. This guy's only like 40-something. And he's not begging people to give him money, but he's saying, please listen to my video so that I can create some income through TikTok, through the numbers and all that. And I'm thinking to myself, look, it can happen to anybody. You can be on top of the world and the next morning you wake up and wow, that's just life. Somebody said to me last night, man, life's crazy. I said, yeah, it is crazy. It's unpredictable. That's why you have to be strong mentally, physically, psychologically to be able to handle disappointments and adversity. It's just the way it is, guys. Don't set yourself up to feel like everything's going to be wonderful every day, because it isn't. But the bad is good too. My mother used to say, we were talking about it last week, if you look down, you can see worse. If you look up, you can see better. It's all a matter of how you take it and how you deal with it. I know it sounds maybe too simple, but it really isn't that complicated, guys. You've got to be around really good people. You've got to, exercise and just focus on good environment, mental environment, physical environment, because the more you're around good people and the more you do things to help yourself physically, the better you're going to be able to handle struggle in life. Okay, I'll get off the soapbox. Got a cool story here. I might have told this before. Back in the late 1800s, early 1900s, John D. Rockefeller? John Rockefeller got in the oil business. This is back when refining oil was just beginning to create gasoline, right, for the cars. And the car thing went crazy back in the early 1900s. Ford Motor Company came crazy.
Yeah.
Like we are.
Yeah.
Ford Motor Company came up with,
Speak for yourself.
Oh yeah, whatever. Came up with mass production. So all of a sudden in the 1910 or 20, everybody's buying automobiles. So gasoline. And Rockefeller they said he controlled 80% of all the oil refining in the United States.
Wow.
At any rate, he became a gazillionaire in his 20s. I don't know how he got into it, but regardless. But here's the rest of the story. When he was 52, I think, all of a sudden he got sick. So he had all this money, right? All this fame and all this great stuff going on in business. The doctors gave him a year to live. A lot of people don't know this story. I didn't even know this story, and I like to read about success stories. At any rate, he struggled. He just couldn't get out of bed. His secretary was saying, he doesn't smile anymore. He doesn't have that zest in life anymore, and he can't eat. He's having to eat soup and crackers. It's all he can hold down. Oh my goodness. Richest guy in the world. And so he begins to think to himself, wow, man, what's going on here? So he called in his attorneys and his accountants and said, I'm going to change my will. I want all my money left to help people, hospitals and foundations to come up with better medical technology and all this stuff. As a result of that, by the way, they came up with penicillin, which was like, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that was like a huge deal back in the day, right?
Yeah.
To treat people that had infections, right? Well, all of a sudden, after about a year, guess what? He became a little bit better and a little bit better and a little bit better. And the next thing you know, second year went by, he was back on his feet again, and his health came all the way back. Now, the rumor is, was it supernatural? Was it something that he was able to take medicine? But he believes, and what he told all of his associates, because he changed his mindset from being so greedy maybe to being a giver, he got well. He lived to be almost 100, 96.
Oh, good grief.
So, even today, there's all these foundations. So the moral of the story is, it's cool to be successful, guys. It's cool to be well thought of, but in the end, you have to be a giver also. And we talk about this, keeping a few dollars in your pocket, so when you come up to a homeless person, and you feel good about that guy, maybe you have a good feeling, girl, give him $1. I know that sounds like simple, silly. Open the door for people. I do it every day, all day long, and people, they'll look at you like, wow, I can't believe that. It's cool to be successful, guys. It's cool to make a lot of money, but at the same time, you got to be a giver, okay? I love that story. I think that's a really cool story, yeah.
Yeah.
I like stories.
You do, and I love stories. I love you telling stories.
I love telling stories. Speaking of stories, see if I can find another story. I know I've got some more in here somewhere. Where is it? Oh yeah, this is a good one. It's about a guy that's was a movie producer. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm dropping things. That's what happens when you get old. You start dropping things. Can't remember things. No, it's the Robert Redford story.
So, speaking of dropping things,
Yes.
I heard that one guy was upset that he felt like he had put on more weight, and he was older, and he said his chest fell to his drawers. So. And it was called, and he called it a furniture disease.
Oh
so,
my God, that's a good
anyway.
one. You're funny. You're so funny. You should be on stage. And there's one leaving in about 15 minutes.
Okay.
A stage coach, right?
Yep.
So the Robert Redford story is similar. He was a famous actor back in the day, and he just died recently. But he was that guy too, where everybody was, at his beck and call, and he was really popular. And as he got older, he said, "I'm just going to age gracefully." And he was a really super handsome guy back in the day. He didn't get a facelift or anything, but he began to open up these foundations and help a lot of people with his wealth and his success. And he created the what's the name of the film studio that he made? Oh, gee whiz!
Warner Brothers?
No, not
Paramount?
Warner Brothers. No, can't think of the name of it now. But it's kind of like an independent studio.
Okay.
And a lot of people that were very creative went to him to produce movies with his company. He got away from Hollywood, and kind of got. I think he lived in Utah, somewhere like that, where he could be real creative and not have to deal with all these investors and studios.
Tyler Perry?
No.
No.
But regardless, the point I'm trying to make is, guys, here's another guy that was wealthy, very successful, but he took all that wealth and success and gave it back to the community. And then when he died, of course, everybody came to his tribute, gave tribute to him. And I just think that I think it's just so important, guys, wherever you're at in life, whether you're doing really good or not doing really good, you have to help people. That's why I have a martial arts school, right? That's why we do the podcast. It's not about money. It's about helping people to reach their goals, helping people to feel better about themselves. Now, a lot of our listeners I know are young, so I make the point, and I made the point recently at the last podcast, you've got parents, you've got family members that need motivation. So here's another story I'm going to tell, and I'm going to turn it over to Brent to tell us breaking news. When you turn 75 years old, this is what the researchers are saying, the bottom drops out. So you go to like 50% of your cognitive skills, your physical skills, and if you're not working out, if you're not taking care of yourself, you're going to be screwed. Now, I'm not saying you guys, because you guys are young, but you've got family members that are going to probably turn to that age before too much longer, parents and grandparents. You've got to try to convince these people to go to the gym and work out. If I wasn't working out, I wouldn't have even close to the energy that I have every day. It's like a fountain of youth. It really makes a super big difference. So think about it. All these people in their 70s, they're going to lose their zest for life because physically your body just starts wearing out and your brain doesn't do as well. So I'm not preaching, I'm just telling you from what I've learned and from being educated about this sort of thing and what the doctors are saying. It's that particular middle 70s things start going to heck in a handbasket. I wonder where that came from, that saying. Heck in a handbasket. I think it's hell in a handbasket.
Yeah.
But I don't want to cuss.
No, you just did.
I did. I cuss a lot. You know why I cuss a lot?
Why?
Because my parents cuss a lot.
Uh-oh.
You become who you surround yourself
Yeah.
with.
Bad influence.
I've got these 6, 7, 8-year-old kids coming in my martial arts school, and they're cussing. I'm thinking,
Uh-oh.
oh my gosh. And then I look at the
Yikes.
parents and they'll go, sorry.
Yeah.
So the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
No.
Any rate, guys, bottom line, eat well, sleep well, don't do drugs, don't do alcohol. If you do it occasionally. Go to the gym. My friend that weighs couple hundred pounds overweight, struggling with all kinds of medical conditions, and he's young. You don't want to go down that road, man. Do everything you can to stay healthy and fit. It's not 100% guarantee, but I promise you it's going to improve the odds a whole lot. Okay. Your turn, sir.
Oh, thanks a lot. Well, hey.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. This Friday is Halloween. What are you going to dress up as?
Somebody told me at the gym the other day they wanted to dress up as me.
You're scary?
Yeah, I'm scary. No, I usually like to go as Dracula.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then also, I don't know, I don't think it's this way everywhere in the world, but I know in where we live, Saturday, we fall back. We lose an hour of sleep.
Man, I don't like that.
That's terrible. It's going to get dark earlier.
Man.
Here we go.
Here we go.
So, and you're supposed to change your batteries in your...
Pacemaker?
No, I don't have one, but you probably should do that from time to time. Change your battery in your smoke detector.
Oh, your smoke detector?
Yes.
Okay.
So, but that's not
I haven't
breaking
changed
news.
my batteries in like 25 or 30 years. If I have a fire, I'm probably screwed.
You probably are. Today is National Cat Day.
Oh, my.
If you love cats,
Everybody
celebrate.
loves cats.
Well, not me, but I love dogs. I don't hate cats. I don't love cats.
Yeah, I love dogs.
I love dogs.
Yeah.
I got a dog. So here's the one that I thought was funny. Today is National Hermit Day. It recognizes the hermit in all of us.
You know, there was a group called Herman's Hermits.
Are we all hermits?
Herman's Hermits. Back in the day, out of England, back in the 60s, 70s.
Yeah.
It was a rock group.
Yeah. But do we have hermit in all of us?
I think everybody has a little bit of that.
Yeah. I just want to be alone.
I like being alone at the end of a long day.
Yeah.
To have time for myself.
Yeah.
To recharge my battery.
Yeah.
Batteries.
Talk about
several
batteries a lot.
I need several batteries.
Okay. And then also, there's been a new Guinness record broken.
Oh, another one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. What's his name? David Rush. This is a silly one. This would be fun, though.
They're all pretty silly,
I
I
would
think.
love this. This would be a blast.
Okay.
In 3 minutes, he threw water balloons at a YouTuber and broke the record for 125 balloons that busted.
Oh, my.
The old record was 114. So I don't know how much fun it would be to be throwing those balloons or be the person on the receiving end of getting smacked with water balloons, because not all of them explode on impact.
Okay.
Some of them might hurt. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that might hurt.
But that would be fun.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's a new record.
We like
So
records.
there you go.
We're in the record business.
We are.
Soar High Records.
Yes.
We have an entertainment company called Soar High Records.
Oh.
And we named our podcast after that,
Excuse
Soar
me.
High Personal Development.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Heavy on the sir.
Heavy on the sir.
Used to be heavy on the mister.
He used to be.
Mr. Bass. Heavy on the mister. I don't know
So,
where that came from.
Happy
So,
Cat Day.
Happy Cat Day. Happy Cat Day. I'm sure a lot of our listeners have cats.
Yeah, maybe.
Don't they eat cats in some cultures?
Maybe if they're hungry enough and they don't have
No,
anything
I
else
think
to
they
eat.
do in some cultures. I think
Yeah.
they cook them. I don't know.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem.
They cook anything you can eat that's edible if you don't
I
have
guess
food.
you're right.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. That's not my cup of tea.
No.
No. Is that all you got? Is that all you got?
That's all I got.
That's all you got? Okay. All right, guys. Well, look, we're going to get out of here pretty quick because I've got to go to the doctor and take blood and see if I'm well or not. Because I could tell them in advance I'm not well.
Yeah, we already knew that.
Only kidding. You have to,
Well-
what do they call it? Self-deprecation? You have to make fun of yourself?
Yeah.
Is deprecation the right word?
I don't know.
I think it's something like that.
Just say make fun of yourself.
Is that something like, you were talking earlier about battery versus
Battery.
battery?
I need to
I've
replace
never,
my
heard,
battery.
I've never heard it called that. It's always been battery.
I've heard that in a show or
Oh,
in a
maybe
movie
in
or
a
something.
show.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, look, humor and music will get you through a lot of bad days. Just remember that. If you're down in the dumps, put on some good music, upbeat music, and get around somebody like Brent that's funny.
No.
Just saying.
No.
Okay, guys. Well, look, if you don't give up, just remember eventually those stars, they're going to line up. And when that happens, you're going to be so much better off. I promise you. You may not get to where you want to get to every time, but eventually, if you don't give up on the goal, you will get there. Just one quick note, and we'll get out of here. Last night, I was doing martial arts. I've been working on a particular technique for probably a year, and all of a sudden, it just happened, and it clicked. It's weird, but that's sometimes the way it works in life. You can go, work, nothing's happened, and all of a sudden, something, wow, it worked. It's just the way it is, guy. But the secret is, don't ever give up. Stay that course, right? So until that time comes, and even after that, keep your head up, keep your chin up, and always, always, always stay positive.